hand spin Drain Fafnir test. Let's get to the video. Alright, so how this is gonna work is I'm gonna hand spin Drain Fafnir against most Switchstrike bays. I'm missing Garuda, Regulus, and Kanox, but I have every other Switchstrike bay. And I'm gonna be testing Drain Fafnir against them, hand spin only. And it's gonna be first to 2 points because there's a few Switchstrike bays. I don't want to take too long on each of them. And burst counts as 2 points. I'm only gonna be hand spinning Drain Fafnir, and we'll see how good it does by just hand spinning. And if by the end of the video it gets more wins than losses, it passes the hand spin test. And if it has more losses than wins by the end of the video, then it fails the test. Let's get to the first battle. First challenger, Guardian Kerbeus. Let's start things off. Oh, and by the way, you guys may have noticed this is not the original color Drain Fafnir because I don't have the original color Drain Fafnir. But it still has the rubber, and it still has the stock combo. It's still 8-0. It's just recolor, so I hope you guys don't mind. Let's start the battle. Battle 1, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Let it rip. Alright. Let's see how good Drain Fafnir's spin stealing capabilities are. Can he win the battle by just being spun by my wrist? We're gonna see. And it's coming close. Fafnir takes the first round with a survivor finish, scores 1-0. And Guardian Kirby has almost bursted. Battle 2, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Let it rip. Both bays are in the stadium. This is not the most exciting battle since they're both defense types and stamina types. Come on, Fafnir. And I know Guardian Kerbeus is technically... Oh-hoo! Burst finish. Drain Fafnir 3-0 wins his first battle. Let's move on to his next opponent. Alright, our second challenger is Galaxy Zootron without the balls. And it comes with 4. I give it Vortex because I don't have my Meteor. And I give it Guard because Hasbro didn't release a planet driver. So I'm going to use the closest thing I have to it. So let's start the battle. Battle 1, 3, 2, 1, like rip. Rip. Alright. Both bays are in the stadium. And the battle has started. Galaxy Zootron's trying to out-stamina Fafnir. Like usual. Can Fafnir out-stamina? With his rubber, he probably can. Ooh, I don't actually know who won that. I'm just gonna call it off as a tie. I'm gonna launch Drain Fafnir first, just to mix things up. Battle 2, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Okay, well that was a mislaunch. Sorry guys. Battle 2, retake. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Let it rip. Alright, bays are launched. Galaxy Zootron smashing into Fafnir. Fafnir's just spin stealing. Looks like he's slowing down though. And it's over sooner than you think. Galaxy Zootron, 1 point. It's 1-0. Fafnir's losing. Battle 3. I'm going to launch Zootron first. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Rip. Alright. Yeah, I don't think Fafnir's going to be able to win this one. I don't know. I think it's just the shape of Zootron's lair. It's hard to spin steal from. I think that's the problem. Oh. It's coming down to another battle of endurance. It's another tie. Battle 4. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Rip. Come on, Fafnir. You can do this. If it's one more time, I'm going to have to go to sudden death. Sudden death is basically the bay with the most points wins at the end. So it's either Zootron wins or Fafnir gets a point. Because I don't want to keep on getting draws. Fafnir 1 point. The score is 1-all. Battle 5, 3, 2, 1, let's rip! I didn't expect there to be so many ties between this battle. Feels so weird. And the thing is, it depends how often the bay, like the opposing bay, hits Fafnir's rubber parts. So, like, it really depends. Fafnir recovered from those hard shots, though. And he takes the battle, barely, yet again, 2-1. Fafnir gets his second victory. Let's move on to the third challenger. Third challenger, Alter Cognite with a stock combo. Let's go. First battle, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Let it rip. Alright, both of the bays are in the stadium. Cognite is smashing into Fafnir. Oh, sadly, that's already the end of Cognite. Time for the fourth challenger. Challenger 4. Crusher Doomsizer. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Let it rip. Oh, he hopped out of the pocket, so it counts. Survivor finish, Drain Fafnir. The score is 1-0. Battle 2, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Let it rip. Both bays are launched in the stadium. Crusher Doomsizer is going for those attacks, but he has very low stamina because of that rubber driver. And who's going to take it? Fafnir taking his 4th win. Now time to move on to the 5th challenger. 5th challenger, Blast Genius. Let's go. Battle 1, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Rip. This might actually be a tough one for Fafnir because when Genius has his guard up, it's harder for Fafnir to spin steal. So, and that's actually proven. Okay. This might be Fafnir's first loss, but, you know, he's still a very good bay, so he might outstand. And Fafnir barely, that stamina finish, 1-0. Battle 2, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Let it rip. Both bays are in the stadium. Fafnir's getting slammed by Genius. They're doing a lot of small attacks. Ooh. And Fafnir, one moment too good because he outspun Genius barely. It's 2-0. He got his 5th win. Let's move on to the 6th challenger. 6th challenger, Legend Spryzen, and I put Unite because I don't have Merge, so I'm gonna have to use Unite. Let's go. First battle, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Let it rip. Bays are launched. Legend Spryzen is hitting that rubber tip well because he's going around the stadium. That might be the key to victory since he's gonna outspan Fafnir. Nah, he's gonna hit it. Oh, it's gone down in endurance. And of course, in endurance battle, Fafnir won. It's 1-0. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Let it rip. Ooh, slamming Fafnir against the stadium walls. But that's not good enough. It's still getting outspun. He's gonna have to try harder if he wants to win against Fafnir. It's going down to stamina. Fafnir getting its 6th win. Let's move on to the 7th challenger. 7th challenger, Berserk Rocktavore stock combo. Let's go. First battle, 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. Let it rip. Bays are launched. Rocktavore looks like to have way more stamina, but Rocktavore burst really easily. So if Fafnir can get the burst finish, he can win. There we go. Fafnir already moving on to the next challenger. Time for Challenger 8. Challenger 8, Surge Excalius, and I put sword because my iron driver broke. So yeah, I'm gonna have to use sword. I hope that doesn't mind. Alright, time for the first battle. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Let it rip. Both bays are launched. It looks like Excalius is gonna be surging into the attacks. Get it? Because it's Surge Excalius, whatever. Oh, and another burst finish for Fafnir. He's moving on to the 9th challenger. 9th challenger, Arc Bullcash. Now, I don't know how this is gonna work since it's a left spin bay. I guess what I'm gonna do is hand spin Fafnir, but to the right. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Alright. First battle. 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. Rip. I hand spin Fafnir to the right so he can actually spin steal against Bahamut or Balkesh. It's going to be another battle of endurance, yet again. Now I know spinning Fafnir against this direction is like easier to burst, but you know, it's just, I have to do it or else that's not the challenge. And I think Balkesh stopped the moment too soon. Fafnir 1 point. Battle 2, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Let it rip. Alright, Fafnir slamming Balkesh against the wall. Pretty interesting move. Alright, is this going to be Fafnir's 9th win in a row? Or is this going to be finally the end of his winning streak? I don't know. It could be anyone. And by the way, I'm not doing these in any specific order. I'm just picking a bay at random. And Fafnir actually this time stops a moment too soon. It's 1-1. Balkesh 1 point. Battle 3. This is the last battle unless it's a tie. Hopefully it's not. 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. Let it rip. Both bays are launched. Fafnir's at an angle, which is not supposed to happen, but whatever. He recovered with that spin stealing. Now, what's weird is that Balkesh and Fafnir can both spin steal, so it's kind of weird. It's spin equals equalization, right? So, alright. Oh, Fafnir slowing down. Is this his first loss? No way, Jose. Fafnir gets his first, not his first win, his 9th win in a row. Time for the 10th challenger. Challenger 10, Twin Noctimus 2 Star Jaggy, because Hasbro didn't release a 3 frame and star is the closest thing I have to hit. So let's go. I'm sounding like the baby. Alright, let's go. First battle. 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. Let it rip. Noctimus is zooming around the stadium. Is he gonna out-stamina Fafnir this way? No way, dude. Okay, yeah, there we go. There we go. He just got a big gust of speed and he got back on balance. That's nice, dude. Alright, who's gonna take it? Come on, Fafnir. Fafnir, survivor finish. Score is 1-0. Battle 2, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Let it rip. Bays are launched. Who's gonna win it? Who's gonna win it? Fafnir's still getting that speed from Nemesis. Or I guess Noctimus since it's Hasbro. Oh! 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 No! He's recovering! Oh! I thought he was gonna run out of speed from the scraping, but no. Fafnir gets his 10th win. Moving on to the 11th challenger. 11th challenger, Genesis Valtryek, or I guess Strike Genesis Valtryek, but it's the same thing. 6v Reboot. Vault versus free. Let's go. Battle 1. 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. Let it rip. The bays are launched. I have a feeling Valtrick is gonna burst. A very strong feeling, like it's more than gut. And looks like my gut was real. Free or Fafnir wins this battle. Moving on to the 12th challenger. 12th challenger, Boom Kalzar 7 under Hunter. That kind of rhymes. And yeah, let's go. First battle. 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. That was a miss hand spin. 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. Rip. Because with hand spinning, you have to get like the right grip on the bay before hand spinning it, or else you just don't feel it. Alright, Kalzar is attacking. Kalzar is basically a better version of Crusher Doomsizer. I know many people will disagree since the layer is more rounder, so it's less for attack. But I think that's a tie. I'm sorry for those who see Fafnir won, but I think it's a tie. Anyway, what I was going to say, the reason why I say Kalzar is an upgraded version of Doomsizer is because it has, like, more attack. So, second battle, 3, 2, 1, like, rip! Rip! Oh, Kalzar is just feeding Fafnir that energy from those strong attacks. Who's gonna win? I think it's gonna be Fafnir. That one goes to Fafnir. 1-0. Battle 3, 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. Let it rip. Base launched. He got a gust of speed. Is he gonna get more? Because he can't live off of this. Come on, Fafnir. You gotta get more speed before you go into standard battle. There we go. Fafnir with his 12th win. Let's move on to the 13th challenger. Challenger 13. Kinetic Satum. 2 glaive loop. But as you can see, my loop is completely demolished. The wheels are come off. Hopefully when I get my Curse Satum very soon, yeah, it'll be a replacement. Alright. Battle 1, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Let it rip. Bays are launched. I think Satum is gonna burst, if I'm all honest. Because like Valtrick, his slopes are very weak. I don't know if that's just because they're worn, but my Satum slips are very weak. Yeah, there we go. Fafnir wins his 13th battle. He's winning every single battle. Alright, let's move on to the 14th battle. 14th challenger, Tempest Wyvern, but it's the recolor, but it has the stock parts. So, battle 1, 3, 2, 1, let's rip. Rip. The 2 bays from the Spin Shifters pack. I wonder who's gonna win. Alright, let's see. A lot of my Switchstrike bays are recolors and not the actual colors. I don't know, I just buy the recolors more. Alright, we're gonna see who's gonna win this. Wyvern has that protective shield, so he might help him. Nah, Fafnir. Spin finish, 1-0. Battle 2, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Rip. Alright. Fafnir spin stealing. Again, like always. I think his rubber might be a little worn by the end of this video because I use Fafnir a lot already. So this video is just gonna be even more on him. But yeah. Alright, it's just an endurance battle. That's what it is. And the results? Well, I'm gonna say that one's a tie. I can't call that one. It's still 1-0. 3, 2, 1, rip. 3, 2, 1, rip. And like I said before, it depends on how often the rubber hits the bay and like on what parts of the bay. It's really circumstantial. Alright. Wonder who's gonna win it. Fafnir looks like he has less time out. He does, but he can just keep on spin stealing. That's the best part. Alright, that one was definitely Fafnir. He got his 14th win in a row. We only have 2 bays left, and if you guys been keeping track, You guys know who these last two bays are. Let's move on to the 15th battle. Next is Spryzen Requiem, rubber versus rubber. And for the most part, he's going to be in attack mode, just because I want these battles to be interesting. First battle, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Let it rip. Okay, that was a mislaunch because the bait didn't even come off the launcher, so that was a mislaunch. Battle 1, retake, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Let it rip. The bait is launched, and it's circling around the stadium like a vulture, ready to strike on Fafnir. Alright. Spryzen slowing down. Fafnir speeding up. Fafnir 1 point with a survivor finish, 1-0. Battle 2, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Let it rip. Spryzen Requiem's charging at Fafnir. And I'm going to count that. Spryzen Requiem 1 point. This is the last battle. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Let it rip. The bait is launched. And that's a burst finish. Slow motion burst finish. You guys can watch that in slow motion and it'll be an actual slow motion burst finish. But he burst through Spryzen Requiem. He won 15 battles. But there's one more bay left to defeat or lose against. But anyway, he passes the test because he beat more than half of the bays. But the last bay is a nightmare for Fafnir. There's a little hint. Let's move on to our last challenger. Alright, if you guessed by my hint, the last bay is Nightmare Luinor. It's another one of those battles I'm going to have to hand spin Fafnir to the right. And yeah, let's start this battle off. 3, 2, 1, let rip. Let rip. Free versus Louie, the epic rivalry. Oh! Nope, Free's got back up, or Fafnir. Fafnir's gone back up, and Fafnir, survivor finish, 1 point, 1-0. Second battle, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Let it rip. I'm gonna count that as a snipe because it really landed on Fafnir, so I don't really want to count that. So it's gonna be still 1-0. Alright. Next battle, battle 3, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Rip. Alright. Fafnir just stopped spinning after a huge attack. Score is 1-1. Fourth battle, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Let it rip. Alright, this is the deciding match. Who's better, Free or Louie? Luinor or Fafnir? I personally like Fafnir more, but is he going to get that 16th win in a row? Or is he just going to falter at the end? And Free and Fafnir passed this test with a 100% accuracy. He beat all of my other 13 Switchstrike bays. What the heck? He gave up a few points sometimes, but he never actually lost to any bays. What the heck? So Fafnir passes this hand spin test with 100%. Congratulations, Fafnir! Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this cool little marathon battle I did. It was hand spin Fafnir against every Switchstrike Bay I own. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in more Beyblade battles. Bye-bye!